On tap, in episode 4 of Quip Quest, Wojtek will review the new game and hit sensation Hytale. Then we'll segue into the dynamic flash round. And finally, I'll wrap it up with Kling 2.6 motion control design chaos. Today, Quip Quest. Hi Wojtek, are you ready for episode 4 of Quip Quest?
Hi everyone, yes I am and can't wait to begin it.
Hit us up on X at QuipQuest Pod.
Yeah, and also you can check out my social media, like Chuck is the guy with the QuipQuest pod, and I am the guy with my own social media in this case.
That's it. All right. Go ahead, bro.
Okay. My Hytale review up next on QuipQuest. Okay. Hytale review. Making a long story short, I like this game. This game is cool and I feel the same as I felt when I was a kid and I was playing Minecraft for the first time. You can see it is early access. And lots of things needs to be done before this game will be a fully launched product. But for now, I trust that Hypixel has some ideas and they will slowly realize it thanks to the money from early access. And this is it for now. Now we can deep down into this topic of QuipQuest. Okay, and yeah, this is if you don't know, like now I can talk a little bit more long thing. We changed a little bit formula, which we didn't tell you before. That right now we will make fast summarize of the topic before we get into it, and it would be probably for a trailer on shorts because we want to make our product reach more and more people. Am I right? Am I right, Jack? Sorry.
Absolutely, you are correct. That is the goal. Yes.
Yeah, but going back to my review, like I want to name it even the big review, but more like the first look for the game, because right now I have played this game 6 hours till now, so this is something, but I think to make the big review it needs to be 20 probably, or even more, like some dozens of this hour to can tell you is it worth it to buy and play like 100 hours. There are I don't know, there are so much content, but I think this game is fun, and like I said in this trailer, I am feeling a little bit like when I was playing the Minecraft when I was a young kid. So I think the biomes are truly unique in this game. Like you are going and exploring. Some people said that this is more than Minecraft. This is like the 3D Terraria with that you are focused on exploring, fighting, and searching the items in the dungeons. And I fully agree. This is the bread in this game. Like not like in Minecraft. What can be the bread in the Minecraft? Yeah, maybe mines. This will be
really
probably
no,
logical.
really?
But here in the Hytale, this is this tale of your character is the main thing, if you know what I mean. Like you are going from dungeon to dungeon, exploring, fighting, creating new equipment to go even harder and more dangerous dungeons. And this is cool. Like this gameplay loop works. The player controller is better than Minecraft. Like you can jump higher. Your movement is faster. Like you need to focus more on that. The fighting is like I have the great bullet point in my notes that more fighting, less mining, and this is the 4 words
Yeah.
which are summarizing this game. The graphic is sweet, it's cool, it's fresh, and this game has big modding potential. Right now appears some mods, and I know we need to remember the origins of Hypixel. Hypixel was the biggest Minecraft server, and this guy knows how important for the game society, game audience,
Community.
community. Thanks. Game community, how important it is to have the modding tools on the best possible level. And I think in the future this game will only grow and grow. Right now, I think that they said that they collect the money for next 2 years of development. So nice. And this game will grow. Is it better than Minecraft right now? In my opinion, I don't think so yet, because it's hard to in 2 months beat a game with 20 years of history. With this systems in Minecraft are so complex right now because of the 20 years of community feedback and iterating these systems, repairing them, making it better. And right now Minecraft is complete game, and Hytale is on the beginning of this journey. But for 5 years, kill me. I have no idea who will be better. Maybe, but if you want me to bet my money, I will think really hard to bet it on Hytale, because I think this game has so big potential, and you can see that the people who are creating this love their child. And right now, Jack, what do you think about it?
I love their child. That was great. I've always wondered if anyone would attempt to give Minecraft a run for its money. I mean, legitimate run, right? And its spot as a money generating abilities, right? Hytale, while obviously riding on the razor's edge to avoid litigation, probably proves that you can take a winner concept and make it slightly better or even more interesting, right? And enhance it even, not just copy and make it less enjoyable like some do. Let's see how Hytale does in the future, and it's early stage, so we have to wait for a while. That's my opinion.
Yeah, I agree. Like, of course, there was some crushes with Minecraft. Like, we need to remember that the Roblox, Fortnite, were they are not the same genre in the game dev, but they were fighting for the same audience, which is the kids between probably 10-year-old kid to the 16-year-old teenager. Like, this is main audience of these games, probably, and we need to remember about that. But the Hytale is the first attempt to fight Minecraft in the sandbox genre, like sandbox, voxel, graphics genre. And Hytale, is making it pretty good way. This is first attempt, and I think it will be a success. Like right now, it is a success if they have money for next 2 years of development. This is big social credit for Hypixel, and yes, I think it could work. We need to wait for the development of the situation, but I think Hypixel made its job pretty well for today. Yeah, like I don't know what future brings, but for today they make their job pretty good, and this is first time when Minecraft has real predator in its garden.
Oh,
and,
predator, nice.
And also, I think Minecraft is now less flexible than Hytale, because this is in the Microsoft hand, and this is what we a little bit was talking about in the first episode, that these big old giants like Disney, comparing to Netflix, they are always slower because this machine needs to make its time to change something, and Hytale could be really fast, really aggressive, and this is something I believe it could happen. Like in the history of the development, like in the technology, in the game development, lots of times this David beats Goliath. Like we need to remember about, for example, this is the Apple story basically. Like right now, the Apple is the giant, but beginning of Apple was that it was this Steve Jobs project, which was super aggressive, super fast, super pushing forward, yeah, like comparing into the old technology giants. So yeah, I think this is the good summarize of this topic, and we can go to the fluff round.
Not yet. Hold on. I wanted to make a promotion. I have a promotional spot.
Oh yeah, sorry.
That's okay. Don't worry about it. This is the real live view that we have right here. So okay, I want to promote a product that we are working on, that I am working on. Not Wojtek, but I am. It's It's an interesting product. It's called Happy Serendipity Podcast. What if a beloved childhood book could quietly reveal truths about your own journey? Welcome to a calm, curious place where stories are more than escape. They are more they are mirrors of your life and companions, and they help you. Search for Happy Serendipity Podcast on Spotify. The link will be in the description. Now, let's go to the flash round.
And 1 second, right now, I want to, because I forgot about one important thing from the topic, which I want to, that was also a surprise for Chuck. This is why I forgot it, because I don't have it in bullet points. Fast other promotional spot. If you want to see all of the gameplays of Hytale, which I could make this review, please link it also below. It's my Let's Play channel right now. I opened it last week when I started to prepare to the podcast with Hytale, and there is the Hytale series right now with the 5 episodes. So if you want to watch the how the Hytale is in the form which you can see, like how I am playing and my live reaction for the things I discovered there, please click also below the another channel, another project which we are working.
Excellent.
Yeah, and now
Excellent.
flash
That's
round.
Now we will go to the flash round. Third attempt, always the best.
And the flash round is up next on QuipQuest.
Chuck, you go first.
Today. And I don't know if you saw this story, but it was in Bloomberg yesterday that the airlines are going to save approximately $580 million thanks to the American people using Ozempic. That now the planes are lighter and they're using less fuel. And this is they made an effort to point out that this doesn't apply to the the European Union. And they're trying to say that it was only an American thing because the American people are so morbidly obese. And the fact is this is probably one of the most ridiculous things I've ever heard in my life. And of course, the airline stocks started going up because now they're going to be saving money on fuel. This is absolutely the most asinine thing I've ever heard in my life. And this is another thing. I was thinking that this had to be a paid promotional spot by Big Pharma because this doesn't make sense. There all of a sudden, it's so many people are using Ozempic that all of a sudden all the weight is just dropping off like people being poisoned and they're dropping on the ground. It's absolutely amazing. It's the airlines are saving 580 million in fuel because passengers are losing weight on Ozempic. That's wild. At this point, Delta should just start handing out syringes instead of peanuts on the flights. Okay. And the other thing is that I'm starting to think, where else will the effect of Ozempic come into play here, right? Like, let's say the Mile High Club now may not, the old Mile High Club gimmick. Now they may be able to fit 3 people. So now you can have a threesome in the cabin. I mean, this is ridiculous. And at this point, where else is it going to lead? Is it going to lead to the funeral parlors? What? They will start all of a sudden being like, you don't have to buy a double wide casket anymore. You could buy a slim one. Now you could put 2 people in there. You buy 1 casket, get 2 free dead bodies. I mean, really, this is absolutely insane. What do you think about this?
Like, I have no idea. Like all of the idea of losing weight by pharmacology, I am big opponent of that. I am not fan. Of course, there are situations like super obese people with probably 200 kilogram on their body.
Frame.
Yeah, which are in which this is probably the only way how they could lose this weight. But
think about that, how messed up that is.
Connecting it with the airlines money increase, it's sick. Like, I don't know what I can say. The only thing is that I am some follower that I know some American airlines start to, in the case of really obese people like this 200 kilograms people, like I said, start to push the idea of buying not one seat but two seats. And to be honest, I really understand sometimes it, because this is weird when you need to sit with the guy who is killing you with it's taking his seat and half of yours. Like, this is not fair, probably, because you paid the same amount of money. And yeah, like, is it for me, this seems as some ridiculous fact. Like, I am not sure it is real, but alright, it appears in internet, so we probably need to talk about it, because this is ridiculous fucking shit.
It appears in the internet. Okay. Okay. Thank you for your opinion. I know you have one. I'm waiting for it with high anticipation. Hit me.
Alright, my topic is basic, but I was in the cinema last week, and yeah, I know what you think. Who is going to the cinema in 2026? So the answer is me. I goes to the cinema sometimes, and I watched the new Sydney Sweeney movie, Housemaid. To be honest, it is better than I had expected before I watched it. Sydney's role is cool. Nothing special, but cool. Fantastic performance by Amanda Seyfried, which was surprise for me, because I only knew her from Ted Second, and where the star is only one, and this is this fucking teddy bear. Like, you are not watching Ted movies for anyone else. Like, you are watching it for Ted. And the cherry on the top, great actor, Michel Moron, the Polish national pride. And yes, I know he is Italian. But his first big movie was 365 Days, sometimes called Polish 50 Shades of Grey. I love that guy. I love this guy. I love that this guy is making a Hollywood career right now, and fingers crossed for him. So yeah, if you want to watch some pretty cool movie, like, nothing special, like, this is not 9 out of 10 or 8 out of 10. This is like 6 or 7, like strong 6 or 7 out of 10. Let's go to the cinema for the Housemaid. Pretty cool movie, really. I think you will enjoy it. It's some kind of thriller with a little bit of gore in some moments of this movie. So yeah, what do you think? Have you seen anything? Do you know anything about this movie, or do you plan to watch it, Jack?
Actually, I do know a lot about it. I've heard about it, and I even heard about the script. I thought it was a nice play that she wasn't the lead star, and I felt that it was a good idea. And anything better than Anyone But You or Immaculate or Christie or whatever else. So I think it's time that she focuses on creating characters that are more into her wheelhouse. And this was a good effort. I saw a couple trailers, and it's not it's not something that I would watch, even if it has the gore and everything. It's just, if it's not for me, but I know other people liked it, so I would say for once that this is a good thing, and she needed that.
Yeah,
And
like I said, Sydney in this movie is cool. Like, I only think that the Amanda Seyfried, I don't know how to pronounce this name.
Seinfeld.
Seinfeld. Like this,
No.
she stole the show. She stole the show there. Like, she plays great, and really, you can. If I don't know her before, I would never assume that her biggest hit is fucking my Mamma Mia. Like, she's playing really good role there, and she's stealing the show.
One quick question: how many people were in the audience while you were there?
Half of the cinema, something like this. Like, pretty big audience.
Wow.
For this time, yeah. Like, this is the time where where you have the full house in the cinema are gone probably forever.
Probably, yeah. Okay. Okay. Thanks a lot. That was a good one. I didn't expect that. I thought I was looking for something crazy. Okay. I mean, I like to do it that way. Okay, so up next.
Kling 2.6 motion control design chaos. Up next on QuipQuest.
I'm going to talk about my topic, which is Kling 2.6 takes grokky chaos to a new level. I don't know if you've seen anything here, and this is I think it's unbelievably tone deaf after the grokky X AI meltdown, and you thought bikinis were tasteless. Now you can motion capture to be anyone in your imagination. You can conjure up anything. Imagine the grifting that this will cause to people who are thinking, man, I am talking to Dua Lipa, for example. You could be some basement dwelling bum, hopefully watching QuipQuest, and you could use the image of Sydney Sweeney to con people. Hey, I need money. And now you can be. You could be whatever you want. I mean, it's unbelievable. Sadly, tough times are ahead. Now let's go deeper on QuipQuest. The control demos for this Kling 2.6 motion control are wicked. They are amazing. They follow every movement, every instance of you, down to the absolute detail. It's absolutely amazingly incredible. And the bigger thing is now you can do motion capture with your phone and with an application. And this is pretty damn dangerous. And I see Higgsfield and others are getting involved, right? We will have a B-roll with some of the samples if you're not familiar with this as I'm talking. And for now, it cannot be used as a live stream yet. However, the fact is that if this goes into live streaming, I think we are absolutely 100% totally, completely cooked because nobody will be real. Nobody will know who is anybody anymore. Just think about it. You can mock us. You can mock Wojtek or me. You can do your own Quip Quest. I mean, think about it. This is like gold, man. The only limit basically is your imagination, really, and the amount of stuff you could do with it that I've seen so far makes me very extremely nervous. Not because I don't like technology. We all know I love technology. I spend more time talking about it than anything else. He spends more time on game dev. I spend on technology, and we spend equal amounts on movies and stuff like that. But in the end, this is going to be something that is going to not only be a game changer, it is going to be something that may end up being, it may put people out of work. Legitimate people that went to the film school, like Wojtek, like myself, that we will no longer be able to get a job because everything will be done. Like for motion capture, for example, let's use the WWE games, right? They make tons of effort to do motion cap at such a level that they spend hundreds of thousands, maybe millions to do it. Now, for an app, you buy some tokens for some compute and you'll be able to do it in your own basement. This is really scary shit. Okay. And now the sheer danger of this is virtually endless. I think that we are looking at a situation where we won't believe nothing. We will come to the point where we will not believe what we see anymore and what we don't. We already don't believe what we read, hardly. We don't believe nothing we hear. And now we're going to believe nothing we see. I don't know if this is good. And Hollywood went on strike 2 years ago to prevent this. Now their worst fear has become reality. And when I think about this, this was one thing that they wanted to put into the union that they could not bring AI into production. Guess what? Production is going to bring itself into the system, and they're not going to be able to do nothing about it because of the costs that this is going to reduce are going to be massive. And listen, everything revolves around the dollar. Everything. And I expect the same grokky level hate to ground it. I think this will peak and then it will valley like a bad investment because this is the level of danger that people are going to see from this, and the amount of grifting, as I said earlier, is going to be so astronomical that it's going to have to be grounded immediately. So the question to Wojtek is this: should we ground technology because it's being used to emulate people, or should we control the technology, or should we, more importantly, which is the one thing I absolutely hate, create regulations at the government level, which would be the worst thing to happen, to stop everything? What is your opinion?
I think it is impossible to stop that. Like, in the past, like you said, Mocap was costly and it made it inaccessible. Right now, all of these tools would be easy access. Like everyone could do what they want with it. Like the same, the image generation and video generation. Even right now, like this singular app on which you were talking about, like the name was, can you
Kling 2.6.
Kling 2.6. Thanks. Like it is not right now live stream available, but there are some apps, and you can even please type on YouTube. There are tons of I create the fake YouTuber, and I was streaming by herself like 2 weeks. Like there are this kind of content now, and it's made by YouTubers. Of course, they have some budget, like probably $20,000 for episode or something. But still, this is not this kind of money which you need to produce this kind of content. Even not, I am not telling about 10 years ago, but even probably 3 years ago. Like 3 years ago, this kind of content was out of the range for the most of YouTube creators. Right now, it is possible to do, and this is something which is making me a little bit afraid. And in the future, it could be a reason. All of this technology, easy access to it. It could be a reason for many deep fakes, like you said, like in adverts. Right now, even if we have some adverts with popular people, of course they are made right now in the way that any person who has some knowledge about technology can't fall into it. But for the boomers generation who are not so into technology, they are this kind of person. It is now dangerous. This is real danger right now. They are seeing, for example, the adverts with politicians also. That they are generated the adverts with some politicians like Obama or Trump or Elon Musk, who is, I know he's not a politician, but the businessman. But with this kind of guys, and they are telling you that let's play this stupid mobile game because I am earning half of my money there, and these people are falling into that, like some casinos and all of these things. But on the another hand, we also this kind of technology would probably generate lots of funny memes, great low-cost productions like movies, series, on YouTube and other free platforms, and they could generate money for these small creators, but also their ideas could be finally produced because this would be accessible. Like right now, there are probably tons of the indie directors who can't produce, for example, the fantasy series, and they have, for example, great script for it, great script, great idea, even great small indie actors, but they don't have mockups, they don't have technology, and AI will give it to these people, but the cost of this will be probably big, and it will be danger for all of us. So we need to wait what future brings to us, but I don't think it is possible to stop this. Like AI is growing, and I don't see this is what I always said to when I am on the film school, like I said in the previous probably episode, that I am studying on film school. So I am with lots of artists next to me right now when I am studying, and lots of these guys are totally AI haters, like artists, and they are said, "Oh, we need to cancel it in European Union. America should cancel also it." Okay, but if we, as the West, will cancel it, the China and Russia won't think in these categories. Don't be silly, really. Like the East will grow with it, and they will produce it, and they will take advantage on us, and we will. And if our entertainment industry, our technology industry, our science industry stop using AI, we will be attacked by huge amount of content from the East, and they will put the hats on us, and we will be drowning. Like all of our content will drown. Like really, the cancellation of AI in Hollywood is the easiest way for Bollywood to finally surpass it. And this is my opinion.
Excellent. That was excellent. And you brought up the political situation, which is something that we kind of try to like stay away from here on QuipQuest.
Yeah, but
I would like this.
I'm not telling about political situation, about the war, all of this thing. I am only telling you that if we don't use it, like as the West, because we can agree probably that we are all in the Western culture here, the other guys will use it. And that's it. Like, this is, like, this
That's
is not
true.
I don't think it's the political thing. I think this is the basic truth,
Well, there's a lot of people that are scared of it that are in politics. They don't know the side effects of it. So anyway, what I want to add is that, 8 or 7 out of the top 10 influencers on the gram are AI generated, which is pretty crazy. And this is where we're headed. No matter what you want to believe, think, whatever, this is where we're headed. And that's what I think. And I think it will be canceled out. So I want to say thanks for joining us on episode 4 of QuipQuest. I know everyone says it, so I won't say it. You know what to do. And remember, opinions are like assholes. Everybody has one. Follow us on X, QuipQuest Pod. Wojtek, yours? One more time?
Thanks a lot, everybody. And like always, we are inviting you into the comment section to share your opinion. Like Jack said, he won't say that, but I didn't, so I can.
Oh, come on!
Like and subscribe.
Follow the damn script! Follow the script! Anyway,
like and subscribe, my friend.
All right, take care. See you. Bye.